Alaska.
Today is September 13, 2025. Hey guys, so we have multiple news coming out we want to share with you. Number one, California lawmakers just passed this bill, and it's very, very, very concerning. This bill, it's basically, which by the way, it hasn't reached Gavin Newsom's desk, but when it reaches his desk, he's definitely going to sign it. This bill is about banning the face mask that the ICE and military are using when they go out and do these the raids. Now, the reason why they have masks is for security reasons. They need these masks, and by the way, they call it ski mask. It's not a ski mask, it's just military stuff. All right, so these are military stuff. These are military masks that they go and put on, and you know, they wear the sunglasses and they start knocking on people's door, those who came here to this country legally. So that's what they do out there in California. They knock on people's door. Let me see your ID and this and that. So California lawmakers, they banned the ski mask, and they can no longer cover their face when they go out there to do these operations. And I was reading the news article, and you have one of the Republican, I think from the Senate. He said that this is going to be a bad thing because now we have to pray for them and their family. Because again, guys, you have these people out there. You saw what happened to Charlie. You saw what happened to that one girl in North Carolina. Again, these people are just gonna start recording ICE and posting their videos on social media, and it's going to be very, very concerning.
Yeah, but when you get into that kind of work, you know that it's going to be dangerous.
Yeah, I do agree. I agree. But, this is within our country now. Usually, out there in the Mideast, they wear sunglasses and stuff like that. But here in America, it's crazy. You have to... What happened?
Oh, no. I thought it was about this video.
Also, we have another breaking news coming out. US President has put out a message, a huge message. I guess it's going to be a bill or something that he's going to fine, like, the platforms. You want to explain that, baby?
Well, anybody who gives misinformation that can cause harm to, like putting lies out there that can, political lies or like any of those things that can be damaging.
Yeah.
This bill, it's going to be called the Charlie Kirk bill, and it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt anybody who wants to sit there and put out some fake news, misinformation that can cause harm.
Well, it's not only that. These last few days, ever since Charlie passed away, well, what happened to Charlie? There's been some crazy videos, insane videos that is very disturbing.
Military members,
police
officers, doctors, so-called ministers, teachers, all kinds of disgusting videos put out there.
Yeah, they mock Charlie. I mean, I never seen anything like this, never in my life.
But this is going to be for any news journalist. So the hope is that news journalists are going to start speaking the truth and not putting out hate speech and lies and things.
I mean, that's how it's supposed to be.
And they're going to be hit very hard.
Well, he said that the fine is going to be so big it's
going to bankrupt you. Yeah.
It's going to bankrupt them. That's crazy. It's crazy.
But I mean, look at all the stuff on there. The things that I've seen. It's horrible. It's horrendous.
I know, it's crazy. It's absolute crazy. So, guys, please pray for the law enforcement in California. Please, please pray for them. They're going to be doing the operation with no scheme. Well, it hasn't been passed. I mean, it's the lawmakers passed it, but Gavin Newsom, he needs to sign the bill in order to pass it, which it hasn't been signed by Gavin Newsom yet.
Hold on, somebody said, isn't that against free speech? No, okay. When you say something that hurts someone's reputation or causes harm to them, that's not free speech. Free speech is giving your opinion and exercising your rights, but when it comes to causing harm, when it comes to destroying somebody's reputation, anything like that, that's not free speech. So now he did say it's going to make anybody who reports the news, they have to report what's actually correct, which everybody should be doing that, what's actually correct. And if they have an opinion, they need to state, in my opinion, or this is my opinion on it. So that's that's the primary gist of what the bill is going to be. But yeah, free speech, people have to understand what actually free speech is. You can't just say anything that you want. That's not a protected free speech.
I mean, you can tell your mom, your dad, your husband, or whatever. Yeah. I mean, you won't tell them like crazy stuff, like, you know.
Well, yeah, you should be honest anyway. So, I mean, if for instance, if I go into a place of business, right, and they treat me wrong, I can't just start saying all this stuff about them, how they're, I can't make things up. I have to be honest in my experience. And if I go online and I discredit somebody just because I don't like them, but I don't actually speak the truth, that's discrediting somebody. That's not free speech. You can't do that. So journalists are going out and sharing the news.
Yeah. All right. So give me 1 second here, guys. And thank you so much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Oh, we do have
AI wife.
Who said that? Who called my wife AI?
I think it says AI. I can't really see that great.
Oh, okay. Guys, we have some more breaking news about. Here you go. We have some breaking news about that kid Taylor. So Taylor had a really dark secret. All right. That seems like a lot of his friends and family didn't know. And apparently, the kid that took out Charlie, well, he had a dark secret. He was living with, I can't say the name, but I'm going to spell it Trans. Trans. He was living with a you-know-who. And apparently, I guess the person he was living with, he didn't know that Taylor was going to do that. He was not aware that Taylor has planned all this stuff on Charlie, all right? And he's cooperating with law enforcement, right? So, I mean, there's a lot of information coming out, guys. Crazy information. Babe.
Yeah.
I want you to read this. I mean, this here is mind-blowing. Give me a second here. And I did post this video over my my third channel, but this one here is mind-blowing. A lot of people need to know this one. Can't find it. Can you do me a favor? Can you go to End Time Headlines?
On Twitter or the regular?
No, just on Google. So this one here, it's, guys, Utah governor has been talking about the death penalty, But there's some stuff going down. Again, there's a lot of lawyers. There's so many lawyers, and there's a lot of stuff happening right now, guys. And it seems like there's some kind of loophole now. There's, again, no federal charges. Because supposedly this happened.
What is the legal loophole?
Yeah. I want you to read that.
Legal loophole means that the man accused of, will not face a single federal charge despite the FBI's high-profile involvement in the case. He was arrested on suspension of aggravated felony discharge of a firearm causing serious bodily harm and obstruction of justice, all felonies. The decision not to pursue federal charges stems from a narrow set of legal criteria that limit federal jurisdiction in those cases. Unless the occurred on federal property, targeted a federal official, or qualifies as a hate crime based on race, religion, or another protected category, none of which currently apply in his...
Charlie.
Yeah. The case defaults to local prosecutors.
So there's no federal charges because it happened on the...
Because it didn't happen on federal property, targeted a federal official, or qualifies as hate crime based on race, religion, or any other protected category.
So they're not going to put him in prison. They're just going to hand him over to, like, state prison? I mean, a jail?
No, it's just saying they can't persecute him on a federal level. They can't pursue federal charges. So
Okay.
It says, right now, based on the facts I'm aware of, I don't see an obvious federal crime. A longtime federal prosecutor. Of course, there's hate crimes that sometimes can be applicable, but not for politics. Not sure how. Indeed, federal charges typically require one of the three elements: on federal property, an attack on a federal official, or a hate crime based on, like I stated. He will be tried solely under Utah state law, but it also means the entire trial from his arrangement to sentence live television, unlike in federal court.
I guess Tyler is going to be broadcast on television, the courts and everything.
He's going to be tried only under Utah state law.
Utah state law. So it's not federal then?
No. The
Okay.
FBI agents were collecting evidence at the scene and questioning witnesses across 3 states. Patel made clear that the borough's involvement would remain supportive. The FBI has a critical role to play. We will play that role. We will continue to work with the state and local authorities to help to develop the investigation to provide them the evidence they need for their ongoing prosecutions.
So, hold on. So, all this is going to be televised? So, it's like almost like an O.J. Simpson stuff.
I guess so.
Hopefully, look, guys, hopefully this kid is not set released like free and stuff like that. But it'd be really messed up. But again, Utah is still, a state that does death penalty. And I heard that the jail is worse than the prison. Right. Oh, that's it.
Exit.
Oh. Let me see.
It's this one.
All right, so hopefully Utah does something about it.
Mr. B says, surely the Fed or FBI most likely can and will assist in such cases, but the courts have jurisdiction to abide to. Why would it be federal unless Charlie was a Fed? Plus, I don't know, Mr. B, that you said plus he was married, he was a married man. We weren't talking about Charlie, we were talking about the one who did what he did to Charlie. And if you're gonna be nasty in the comments, you're gonna get deleted. Just don't do it, guys. There's no point. Don't waste your time.
Yeah. Please try to respect the comments box, please. We are all grown adults here, and
Well, it's supposed to be.
yeah. So, welcome, guys. Again, for those of you that tuned in, we were talking about at the very beginning, California lawmakers just passed this bill, and it hasn't been signed yet by the governor, but in this bill, it talks about ban the ski mask that the ICE agents are using when it comes to like this deportation operation. And so in California, they're trying to ban that. And you have some other people like the right side are saying this will put them in harm's way and possibly their families and stuff like that. And okay, sir, thank you so much. I fell asleep behind the wheel, but thank you so much. But yeah, California is, again, you know how Cali is. They really don't want those ICE or National Guards and stuff like that. So again, they're just doing their job. They're taking orders from the commander-in-chief. Also, guys, more breaking news. It seems like the US president has skipped Chicago. So it seems like they're not going to be sending National Guards there. They're going to be sending the guards to Memphis, Tennessee. Now, I don't know if Memphis is really high crime like that.
Tennessee is huge. It's actually one of the worst states to live in with crime.
Really?
It's got the highest crime, Tennessee, and especially Memphis, Tennessee. Yep.
We went to Tennessee. It seemed like it was nice.
It seems like it, but statistically, Tennessee is the worst when it comes to criminal records. So
come on, Tennessee, what's going
on?
The
most crime, Memphis, Tennessee.
Come on, Tennessee, you guys know better. Yeah, but Tennessee is a Republican, right?
Yeah, but still.
I guess Memphis is it's a left.
Memphis, worst city for crime. Yeah.
Wow, Memphis?
Mm-hmm.
Man. So it seems like the U.S. president, he kind of skipped Chicago and going for Memphis, excuse me. Wow.
Yeah, but he should have done Chicago.
Well, here's the thing. Chicago is a lot bigger. I guess when it comes to like more history, and I mean it just more politics and stuff like that. So much lawyers going on there. I don't know. I guess Donald is having a hard time bringing in the guards there, but it's sad because he's trying to help the city.
Yeah.
I mean,
something needs to be done. It's
bad. Why would you deny help? I mean, it's amazing, you know. Yeah, bring them in. Even look, if a Joe was president, I'd be like, yeah, Joe, bring him in.
Mm-hmm. Is Charlie's being charged with?
We don't know yet. We don't know. You guys already know. All this just started happening. He was cuffed yesterday. His father turned him in, and they're not gonna press federal charges on him. And now they're talking about something that he was on public property, and all this other stuff is coming out. And so
but it makes sense that it's not going to be federal, because it wasn't on federal land. It wasn't against a federal, worker. It wasn't. But the thing that it's not a hate crime, that's what gets me.
It was.
It absolutely was.
It was. I mean, obviously he watched Charlie many times, and he said that he didn't like his opinion.
Which is not a reason to do what he did.
I mean, people don't like my opinion. I mean, again, I respect everyone's opinion. Do I agree with them? No. I mean, yes and no.
You respect their right to their opinion.
I respect their right to their opinion. But again, politics is not for all people. Mm-hmm. Because some people just don't know how to deal with them. And the Bible says that you must be slow to anger. Again, politics is something that's, you must be strong. And to be honest,
Mr. B says, I like your opinion, Lewis.
Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Like my wife said, when it comes to being commander-in-chief, I think it's good for commander-in-chief to be single. Yeah. Because you don't want to get your loved ones involved.
Well, the reason why I say that is because when you are in that position, either your family's going to come first or your country. One or the other will always take priority. Yeah. And if you put your family first, I mean, there's no doubt that you can't do it, but it's going to be very, very hard to do. And, if a man has a family, his family is supposed to come first above all.
Absolutely.
And it's gonna be very hard. It'd be much easier for somebody who doesn't mean that you can't, like, let's say if like your kids are grown, you know, like if your kids are grown, then that's different, because then it's just you and your wife. But or if, let's say, you want to get into politics and become president, and then after everything is done, then you decide to have children. But it does make it more harder because one always comes first, or more than the other.
Guys, yesterday when Erica was giving that, update about, the situation of her husband, there was this one thing she said, and her young one is like, when is daddy coming home? She responded saying that, what was it, Charlie is working.
Oh, no, yeah, her daughter said, when is daddy coming home? Because I think she's like 3, and then she's got a 1-year-old. And she said, Mommy, where's daddy? And she said that he was on a business trip with Jesus to buy her blueberries.
Mm-hmm. You could tell that woman is strong, really strong. Praying for Erica and her 2 children.
Yeah.
And she has a lot of support, And she said that her husband's legacy will continue.
Yeah, she's going to make sure that his legacy continues on.
Man, he was really young. I was watching some of his videos today, and, I could tell he has so many haters.
Weren't you around his age when you first started on YouTube and started all of this?
Yeah, back in 2016. So I was 31 years old when I started. Yeah, I was 31. But Charlie started when he was 17. He was really young. He was really young. And again, the man was, he had, still young, and, I'm like, one day this man is going to be president, just give it like 10, 15 years. He's going to be running for president. He would have been an amazing president. All right, so there was a squirrel just in the middle of the street.
But even though his wife has a lot of support, to think that the person who's supposed to be your partner, who is your partner, and the one who you're supposed to be doing things together with, she does have her support, but she should also have her husband's support. He shouldn't have been taken like that.
I agree.
But at least she does have some people that love her around.
All right, give me a second here, guys. I'll be right back after this message.
I think Charlie had a sister, I think. Let me see some of you guys. With his book sales alone, his family should be well taken care of. The guy who got caught is a decoy. Oh, thank you. How are you? Hope she takes time to mourn, doesn't start. What she does is her business, but she's definitely mourning. You know what's crazy is people are watching her, and some people are saying that she's not mourning. Everybody mourns differently. Not everybody is the same.
You know why? Because Charlie and her are Christian, and they know scriptures very well, and they know that if you died in Christ, then you will be taken to heaven. And she knows that he's no longer, and sin cannot hold him no more. That's it. It's a victory, basically. She knows that Charlie is in heaven.
But she's definitely mourning.
And she's feeling pain. She is, and she's very strong. But again, there's a picture that she posted, and she was on her knees, and she was just crying over the casket. I mean, and there was videos and everything she shared.
And some people mourn staying busy is what they need. They need to stay busy.
See, that's me. When I lost my best friend.
I think something's not. Your door's open.
Oh, your door, Alex.
No, yours.
Alex.
Yours,
huh?
baby.
Really? Oh. Okay. No. Alex, go ahead.
Taken him from infinite life, but he would like everlasting. Yeah, he's. We say rest in peace. He's more alive than any of us. He's not. He's alive right now.
Wow.
She's also still in shock. Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah.
But everybody mourns differently. Some people need to stay busy. Some people can't. Some people it's crippling. Plus, she also has her children that she has to be strong for. Now she's a widow and she's a single mother. So I'm sure she doesn't want to. Sometimes sometimes mothers, even though they're hurting, and it's what's so amazing about us moms is even when we're hurting, we still try to push through as best as we can to keep our kids schedule the same, so that doesn't throw them off, to give them that sense of, stability. But yeah, it's different for everyone. The mourning is worse after a month or so. Well,
you wake up the next day and it doesn't feel real. It just feel like, I can't believe that he's gone, that type of feeling.
In my opinion, the worst part is when you go to sleep and it's like, because when you wake up, it's like, okay, it was a dream. Then you realize it wasn't.
It's a reality, yeah.
You realize I wasn't dreaming, and and it hits you all again at once.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
What a great team you two make on this channel. Oh, thank you. Definitely keep her in your prayers. Keep her family in her prayers. It's hard to think about. I'm still mad. Yeah, it is. When my dad died, I didn't want it to be around anyone. Barely wanted to eat. Southern Grit says she is in shock. Oh, thank you, Skyfall. It's awful to think of how unprepared the US is for total, and no one can hide from it. Be ready. There we go. Just trying to put a heart to your thing there. But definitely hug, your partners. Hug your wives, your husbands. Let them know how much you love them, because she can't hug hers. She knows she will see Charlie again. Yep. And he's no longer having to fight. Someone said we make a great team on this channel.
Well, if you guys know us, can you put commercial away? Commercial away is not too far. If you guys know us from 2016, Louis and Jessica couple reaction.
That didn't last long.
We had again, we still have the videos. Did someone send a super chat?
$5, but it was for how unprepared we are for warfare.
Let me see. Okay, can you read that?
It's awful to think how unprepared the U.S. is for a drone total bath, and no one can hide from it. Be ready.
Well, here's the thing, and I just posted a video. Some really big things are happening right now. There's that military exercise, and I never seen that ever in my. I mean, I've seen a lot of military exercise, but this one here, it seems like it's more of a message. I mean, they had this this nuclear equipment. It was on it was like one of those flatbed, and they blocked the highway, and they just placed it there in front of Poland. It seemed like that wasn't no military exercise. That was more towards like a message to NATO. So, yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for that super chat. I really appreciate it.
Oh yeah, Turning Point USA did a tribute to Charlie.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that one.
I think that was earlier.
I missed that one.
There's so much misinformation. There is.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just gonna get worse. It is. I mean, again, at least this platform is a little much better compared to TikTok. I mean, TikTok is a whole different ballgame. I mean, they put out some crazy videos, and I can't believe those videos still up.
I know. I tried to report some of them earlier. Nope. Even though it literally explicitly goes against what it says on there, but TikTok says there's no violations.
Yeah. But happy Saturday, guys.
Yep.
You know, the one thing that I like about Charlie, and I'm gonna start doing that, and again, it's the second time I hear this today. Charlie, on Friday evening, Charlie goes and collect the phones. He's like, okay, wife, give me your phone. And he take his phone and he locks it up. He's like, it's Friday evening, we're gonna lock this up. So one day, no phone. And he just goes out with the family. And he does it because honoring the Sabbath. And said, you know, we are too connected to phone devices. We need to put it down at least one day. Don't turn on the TV. Don't turn on the radio. What are your thoughts?
I mean, if you're doing it for like legalistic reasons, then, you know, we don't need to. But I mean, I think it's a good idea to do that. You know, obviously we should be spending time with family.
I mean, again, a lot of people just hooked on their phones. I mean, 24/7. This phone is always on people's face, 24/7. And then when you wake up, the first thing you do, you grab your phone.
Guilty of that.
I mean, it just, people are addicted to this phone. And eventually, all this will be replaced. This phone is going to be replaced.
One thing he said too that he does, and it's what I try to do, is he doesn't bring in any music into his house unless it's classical.
Who said that?
Unless it's Charlie Kirk.
Really?
Yeah, unless it's classical, unless it's biblical songs like hymns, or if it's like really good old songs.
Wow.
And that's usually what I try to do. I try to play like a lot of jazz or hymnals, or I don't know, just really nice music, relaxing music.
Well, you play relaxing music in the house.
Because I want the house to be a place of relaxation.
Yeah. So we go to Goodwill, and my wife gets all these records and stuff like that, old school. We don't like using Bluetooth. We have like the old school radios and, you know, cassettes and CDs and VCR, and it's just beautiful. I mean,
Well, a lot of it comes down to, you know, there was that thing a couple years ago where the what was it? The
the World Organization stuff?
Yeah, the World Organization.
Yeah.
And it says, in the year 2030, you will own nothing and be happy. And what that means is digitally you own nothing. Because majority of like your shows and movies and things are on streaming, and you don't own any of that. And and they can take it off. So like if you're listening to or you're watching a show, and then all of a sudden Netflix says, yeah, we don't want this anymore, and they take it off, you know. So it's better to buy DVDs and movies and shows and CDs and tapes and records and all of those things. Those they can't take away from you. The other stuff they can.
So You will own nothing and be happy.
Yeah, meaning that digitally, because everybody gets rid of everything and goes straight to digital.
Yeah.
So, and you don't own it.
Yeah.
Even if you buy a book on Amazon and let's say you add it to your Kindle, unless you have the physical copy, you don't own it. And it will be taken away. It's taken away from you.
So, guys, possibly in the next 20 years, no more books. I mean, printed. We're talking about things that are printed. Everything is going to be online.
Well, they'll still be there out there. They just won't be so commonly used. It's all like digital, which for me personally, I prefer physical books. I don't like digital books because I get distracted very easy.
So anything that's physical is just going to be gone. I mean, it just, again, how many people here has DVDs, or how many people here has VCR? How many people here has cassettes? I mean, a lot of people don't have those things because people just go to Netflix, you know, it's much easier. I just download it on my stream, the computer. But what happened if everything goes down? The grid goes down, electric goes down, and I mean, you know, social media goes down. I mean, we still have electricity. I mean, you know, people are gonna wish they had their VCR stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's on computer now.
Yeah.
But
nobody wants physical books anymore. Or movies or things like that.
I want to have physical stuff. I mean, I want to have, like, you know, old school stuff. I don't like these electronic stuff and digital. You know, the president say he wants to do cryptocurrency capital of America.
I mean, I like digital, but I also like physical. So for me, I'm going to keep my physical things, you know, in case something happens with the digital stuff.
Well, one thing I'll tell you is that people rely too much on AI, chat GPT, and stuff like that. They don't have the answers, so they go online. See, back then, Americans used to find the answer by opening up the books and doing their research and studying and, you know, filling their minds with wisdom, knowledge. Now everything's all computerized stuff. That's where we at right now.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, if you like digital, then, you know, I think everybody has their own preference. For me, though, I'm going to keep the physical and the digital.
So, if you can, guys, go out to Goodwill, purchase the VCR tapes because it's cheap, but it's getting pretty rare now. It's pretty rare. You're not seeing too much of those VHS tapes. You're not seeing too many of them. Little by little, it's disappearing.
And just collect the things that you guys love. You know, you don't have to. If you don't like reading and books, then don't collect books. But if you like music, collect music. But just remember, their whole plan is by 2030 not to own anything. Be happy. It's all. Their plan is by 2030 for everything to be digital.
So I'm trying to figure out. I know what they're trying to say in that part. Like,
they want everything digitalized.
Yeah. So.
Even in like New York, when you buy a place in New York, you don't own it. Even if you actually buy it, you don't own it.
Yeah. Well, nothing in this world that, you know, you buy for yourself, again, it's not yours to keep. It's going to go to the next person. Eventually, we all going to die, and the stuff is going to remain here on Earth. All right, give me a second here. Let me see I think Was Alert posted something you want to check.
Okay, hold on a minute. I've got it to this again. Do you know where you're going?
Yeah, straight down. Straight down, it takes me to that location. But thank you so much for tuning in, guys, to this live stream. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you so much for that super chat. I really appreciate it, guys. And yeah, hopefully Gavin Newsom does not sign that bill, but knowing Gavin, he's gonna sign it. Gavin is gonna sign that bill, and we need to pray for the ICE agent.
I'm not seeing anything.
Oh, nothing?
Mm-hmm.
Any updates? You can refresh the page on X. What else came out today? There was some other news. Oh, there was that 7.7 earthquake that rocked the eastern part of Russia again. There was a tsunami warning, but that happened like almost 24 hours ago.
U.S. Attorney Janine Pirro has just called for National Charlie Kirk Day to be established.
Really?
She said that he should proclaim September 21st, the day of Kirk's memorial service, as National Charlie Kirk Day.
September 21st?
Yeah.
Why September 21st?
Because that's when when they're gonna have the memorial service.
Oh, so September 21st. Okay. Well, he did. Yeah.
Wow.
He passed September 10th. So, but September 21st, I guess.
My goodness.
What's wrong?
These people, how can they be so evil? Now some people are calling for Kirk's widow and children.
Yeah, don't pay attention to those people. Those people just, again, these people, they have evil demonic hearts. They just, look, in this world, there are children of God, but they are also children of the devil. And a lot of these people that say these nasty things, they're just children of the devil, and they need to repent. If not, then it's just going to be a really bad path for them in a lake of fire. But try to ignore those people that say really bad things. One thing I tell you, that the platform, social media, has the only thing that has shown to me is the true colors of people. I mean, everybody go online and just express their feelings nowadays. Very concerning.
Evil. People are so evil and disgusting.
How's the comments box?
Love and prayers. Greeting from Ireland. I'm collecting seeds and coins. So horrible.
Oh,
Jesus
guys.
Christ is Lord. Absolutely.
Collecting seeds and coins?
Yeah. Hello, y'all having fun together. Lovely. Stay safe. Much love.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day here in the state of Florida. It's beautiful. And last night,
$10 for 10.7 miles on DoorDash.
No. I'm going back down there. I don't want to do it right here. Last night, I went out to take the trash out because us husband, that's what we're supposed to do. Sometimes I forget, but I got to remind myself. I went out to take the trash last night, and it was a little breezy. So I'm like, finally, fall. All right. So, hey, guys, look, this year, we're going to the farm, all right? And we're going to be picking out pumpkins and stuff. We're going to be dressed orange and green. Guys, again, this year, fall is going to be something special for the family. So make sure you take out your loved ones, you know, your kids and everything. Enjoy this fall. Enjoy, you know, picking out the pumpkins. This is a wonderful season, all right? Fall is like one of my favorite ones. All right, and again, I love winter. Fall and winter. So, anything you want to say, babe?
No, I'm just looking for something.
Okay. What else? I'm thinking what else happened today too. I mean, there's been a lot of news. The big news today is basically, I already told you guys that kid Tyler, that was cuffed in Utah.
Mm-hmm.
Again, he was living with someone. Again, for those of you that don't know, that just tuned in, there's a dark secret with that kid. He was living with someone, a Trans. He was living with, you know, that person. And so, it's just very, I mean, it's, again, crazy. I can't see the comments. I'm sorry, guys.
Sorry. Something, but why am I in Germany?
You in Germany?
Was on DoorDash. No refrigerator, just place the food underground. That's what they used to do. All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. Fall covers are so beautiful. Harvest is beautiful.
Yeah.
Where in Florida is it raining?
No, it's not raining. It's beautiful. Guys, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for that. We almost at 300, so I appreciate that. So, yeah, what else is new? Yeah, I guess that's all of it. I mean, the big breaking news is California legislator or lawmakers bill. I just feel really bad for the ICE agents. They're going to have to show their face now. And, it's not going to be pretty. I don't know again, I heard the reason why they're doing that is because people are so scared because they feel like they're being kidnapped because they see someone with a mask on.
Well, a couple years ago, didn't they love it?
Yeah. I mean, didn't Gavin was forcing people to wear a mask?
Yep.
So
it was so wonderful.
Everybody has to wear a mask. And now he's, again, they're trying to pass a bill. No one wears mask. That's where we are right now. That's California for you, man. Babe, we should go to California.
No.
We should go to Cali.
No.
Oh, you know what we should do? We should make one video reacting.
No.
We should do one video, Louis and Jessica couple reaction. Hit that 10-year mark. We should react to pentatonics.
Tough growing season for me, hot and windy. I can't wait for the cold weather so I can get out in the garden. I just can't do it during the summer.
Actually, no, the garden is the one that hurts the plants, remember?
The heat.
The heat?
The heat. I can't do the heat. The gardening in the heat.
Oh.
I like the winter time doing it.
Yeah, give me a second here.
It's nothing new.
There's nothing new?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, anyway, guys, we want to thank you so much for tuning in, enjoying this live stream. I got some more videos coming up, and yeah, we want to thank every single one of you for sticking around. And again, pray for the ICE agents. Please pray for Erica and her 2 children and the family, and pray for pray for each other. Pray for this country. Sorry, guys.
Oh, I got something. The steakhouse again, no?
Hey, thank you so much to the moderators. Thank you so much. Also, yeah, I think that's all the news. I think that's everything for Saturday night. I see all the emojis. Thank you so much for the emojis, guys.
Are there any movies coming out this week that are good?
I don't know. Can ChatGPT actually make a movie for you? Make me a movie of action movie of Donald versus Joe.
I'm sure some AI can. Some sort of AI app.
I was supposed to turn there. Okay. All right, guys. So we're gonna end it here. And I got one more video coming up tonight. It's gonna be a late night video, so a lot of you are not aware that I'm posting a late night video. And the late night is like the good ones because it's like all the breaking news that's coming out past 10 p.m. And if you can, please pray for our channel. We've been getting hit by the platform. They're no longer sharing our stuff. And it's not only happening to us, it's happening to a lot of people. All right, so again, thank you so much for sticking around with us. And yeah, be safe out there. Anything you want to say, babe?
No, just thank you for spending the time with us and read your Bible.
All right. Peace out. Later. Excited, someone said? We always excited. All right, guys. Y'all be safe out there. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.